Hello. Hello, what's going on? What's going on? We're starting late. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Blame life. Blame life. Blame life. What's going on? In a perfect world, I would have started 3 hours ago. But it's not a perfect world. Hi, Scourgy. What's going on? How are we feeling? There's gonna be Judgment Day in like 2 days. It is late. That's fine. Better than early. Yeah, I guess so. Scourge. What's up, muffins? Yeah, for 2 days from now, Judgment Day. I'm scared. It took a second for your stream to load. Yeah, for some reason, whenever I started the stream, I clicked start stream and it didn't start stream. Like it said I was streaming, but it wasn't streaming. Are you getting Voice of the Void tonight, like you promised, or do we get the next late stream? I want to get at least, I don't know. I think I only have time for like one superstructure run because it's already late. It's already really fucking late. So I want to do like we beat endless superstructure last time. We got to climb Lord. Maybe next late stream, but also like next late stream is gonna be fucking update day. I don't know. Zooble, it is on the agenda. Next week, I'm planning on making a lot of people's dreams come true with a lot of games. So wait for next week. Let's see. Hold on. There's some comments that I missed. Gonna hate when Nest comes out. Honestly, wait, why? I really want to see what they do with Pit Enthusiast. I won't be here for Friday. I probably won't be playing it Friday because there's a fucking huge update. But we'll see. Definitely next week, if not Friday. I feel ass, but it doesn't matter because I got to watch the stream. After watching Tuesday's video and leaving a large comment about Dark Souls 2 in it, I'm here to yap even more about Dark Souls 2 as a certified DS2 lover. Oh, right. I meant to... I still gotta go through the comments of that one. I haven't had time. Usually whenever I go for like a proper book holding session, I'll read the comments. And today's was the trailer for yesterday, or the trailer that came out, so I didn't really read comments. We now have the true equivalent of the Ultra Kill dev stream, I just realized. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Okay. Oh, actually no. Before we start playing my video game. Currently training for Climb Lord again. I fucking hate Chimney. Don't we all? Before I start my video game, I want to read this. I saw that they posted this. I didn't read it. The White Knuckle first year retrospective. What? What could this be about? I just saw that they posted this and I saw that it was really fucking long. Also, the focus mode they're adding, I saw that announcement. That's like kind of huge. That's kind of huge. You know how many times I accidentally grab like a rail when I'm trying to grab an item? Judgment Day. I'm telling you guys. 2 days from now, Judgment Day, I'm scared. I'm scared. Do you think the facility credits will unlock cosmetics too? I think there was one for like, whenever we were looking at the screen for all of the global cosmetics, or the global facility upgrades, there was a hammer skin. So I'm assuming. I'm stressed I have a presentation of the board game for blind kids to a person who works with blind people. Good luck. Focus mode will make Endless Abyss so much nicer grabbing those syringes. And Holly was like, there's going to be an unlimited roaches mode in Endless with a separate leaderboard. That's hype. That's kind of hype. I wonder if Climb Lord requirements are going to change, though. I purchased Wuckle 5 days after it hit early access. That's crazy. This game is so fucking fire. Ow. Damn, you're in there early. Yeah, anyways, I want to read this. Because there's a lot. There's a lot. And, I feel like this deserves a spotlight. I mean, hey, it's the anniversary of White Knuckle in 2 days. So let's see what they have to say. After 1 whole year. I can't wait for the 9,999 credit golden hammer skin. I mean, either. It turns all the enemies to gold. Want there to be an endless service shaft to be... Oh, actually... I know, like, I'm like, let's read this, and then I keep talking about something new. There's, like, the console buff that Abzabel posted, where you can loop certain levels. Guys, Endless Tangled Sync might be real. Endless Tangled Sync might be real when that update drops. I don't even know what I want to check first whenever that comes out. I'm scared. They should add a battle pass. They really should. I never purchased White Knuckle. It mysteriously appeared in my library. My friend gifted it to me. Like the Australian pan. Yeah, Endless Parasite. maybe the astronaut parasite might be real. But it's truly Judgment Day. We're gonna see. If Overwhelm gets nerfed, I'm gonna really cry. Endless tutorial, endless chimney. Wait, endless chimney. That sounds horrible. Check other announcements. It's better be good. Okay, I saw that earlier. Let's get to the the first year retrospective. Everyone strap in. I'm gonna be taking a big swig of water. I have a lot of reading to do here. And I'm not the best at reading. I didn't read a whole lot of books growing up. The last year, an overwhelming thank you. We entered early access on April 17th of 2025. Show it to the stream, it's mind-blowing. This is mind-blowing. With a lot of excitement and worry for how the game would do, White Knuckle is a weird game that defies the many genres that form it. And while we had a small but dedicated community that's slowly grown since the original demo release with an indie horror showcase, our early access launch was going to be the make or break moment. Okay. And unfortunately, we didn't break. The launch week was as absurd as it was stressful. The game blew up with a huge swath of players who had been following its development. And for the first few hours, we enjoyed watching people see more of the game. Habitation, perks, saves, all of it. The big scare was found right away. A major level generation bug that snuck in during one of our internal tweak patches the night before the game went public. Service shafts and habitation could generate with some incorrect level geo, which prevented a player from progressing. Really? I didn't even know about that. It was an easy fix, fortunately, but it did leave us in a panic to get a hot fix out within the first hour and a half of launch. Okay. The rest of the day was a flurry of minor patches and fixes, discussions within the community, friendly bantering, and as the sun began to set, a celebratory launch party. Hey, pizza party, I hope! The three of us were driving to the party locations separately when we all got the notification Markiplier had played White Knuckle. Oh my, this is like huge. This is fucking huge, by the way. Markiplier played White Knuckle. Surely fortunate and wild timing, and something that supercharged our success of the game. Thank you, Mark, and also thank everyone else who has covered the game. Thank you, Germa. If I was writing this, I'd put thank you, Germa. That's why I played the game. The resulting momentum over the next week and month was a powerful motivator. Suffice to say. Imagine if White Knuckle or Markiplier tries to make a White Knuckle movie. I'm the White Knuckle movie guy. Okay, that'd be cool. The Save and Continue update. Our first content update was the Save and Continue update. It wasn't a major patch for most players, but we couldn't help but throw some absurd bonus content in. A theme that seems to keep repeating. Make a White Knuckle movie? One day. Scourge is Climber Girl. In a haze of weird brainstorming and tossing around concepts, we made the ladder. If you haven't seen the ladder before, Ladder. Ladder's one of my favorite things I've made for the game. I'm glad we're at least a little unhinged when it comes to development. Ladder's pretty cool. It's pretty freaking cool. Everyone loves ladder content. The challenge update. This is probably... I think this is around where I came in. I believe this is around where I came in. Nick and Sturge! The first real content update. Where I came in as in when I started playing the game. It was around here somewhere. Nigga, huh? The first real content update was the challenge update. Challenge maps were something we knew we wanted to include from the very early days of the White Knuckle demo, and we were excited to experiment. In addition, we had other major features we wanted to include with the update, random events, and level of content expansion for habitation in the training sector game modes. It was, in a lot of ways, a test to see how well we could work as a studio to produce something outside of the general scope of the campaign in a fairly short time frame, while listening to player wishes and expectations. We also just had a lot of fun with this update. The challenge update, or the challenge maps were engaging to figure out and put together. The new content in Hab made replaying the game more enjoyable internally, and the random events gave us something to think about and implement as a break from the other necessary work that came with the patch. Wow. Wow. The Abyss update. So goddamn tired. Go to bed. Hold on. The Abyss update. The Abyss was the first major region update to drop. So this was during my white knuckle hibernation phase. I don't wanna? Well, enjoy the stream. This is my white knuckle hibernation phase. I wasn't playing the game when the Abyss update came out. So that means I must have came around here. I wasn't playing, and then I played a bit after the Abyss update came out. The Abyss was... Where was it? Okay, the first major region to update to drop represented a massive amount of effort on our parts. It required new systems for the artifacts, for level generation for perks. It featured a new form of the mass, new hazards and denizens, and levels at an increased scale and scope we had made before. Okay. It was incredibly stressful too. We were a small team, and the Abyss, like Habitation before it, was a risk. It was something different in a lot of ways. After months, we took a beta build to PAX West in Seattle. Roughly a month before the update. Before the update itself dropped, we told our community, and the three of us had the absolute pleasure of meeting many of you in person. To say we are grateful for the fans who showed up is an understatement. Hearing you talk about White Knuckle was incredible. It truly meant the world. To think that within a year we went from a shoddy prototype to meeting people who came to PAX specifically to see the Abyss is as absurd as it is wonderful. Thank you. You should do Chimney today to do some suffering? Come on. You gotta dampen the mood. Actually met Henry, Dread XP member at PAX. He's honestly incredibly nice and even gave me his Weckle pin. What? That's cool. Do I gotta go to PAX? Do I gotta meet the Weckle guys? Do I gotta meet the Weckle devs? The team of Weckle? Taking another big swig. Wait, grub plush? That looks like handmade. That's cool. This is technically a booth, a picture of the Weckle booth at PAX East, but I couldn't help but share it. I like it. I like it. I'm a big fan. Meet the Weckle. After PAX, we recuperated, worked on feedback and insight gained from the beta showed there, and wrapped the shortcut regions, Tangled Sink, and Expulsion Chute. And then we worked hard to get everything ready in time for the end of the September launch date. Abyss was launched, and we watched people get their hands on it. We spent the following week doing the usual post-patch support, fixing bugs, making balance changes, enjoying the outpour of art and memes and videos from the community. But we didn't have time to rest for this one, because we wanted to do something big for Halloween, which is only a few weeks away. Oh, in comes Parasite. Oh, this is a cool game mode. Right off the heels of Abyss, we dove into doing something weird and one-off for Halloween. Parasite! Based on our mutual love for Alien, Flesh Pit National Park, and generally strange environments, we put together what was essentially a large-scale challenge map, one that forced the player to confront some new denizens in a strange and unsettling environment. We were frankly shocked it came together as fast as it did, and it did come together fast. Given the lack of downtime between Parasite and Abyss, we decided to take November slower, taking a few weeks of well-needed rest. Well needed. I wonder how fast it came. I guess they said a few weeks. That is pretty fast. Damn. The Chimney. Little Chimney. Parasite and what followed Chimney were seasonal modes, but we wanted to make sure that the time we spent working on them had applications across the rest of the game. So once the holidays ended, we could hit the ground running. Chimney is effectively an endless side campaign with new mechanics and systems, all with a holiday theme. The first 3 sub-regions of Chimney made a year prior, during the demo's winter break update, which was nice because we already had a base to expand off of. This year, our goal was to use the Chimney as an excuse to refactor a lot of underlying systems within the codebase in preparation for the volume of systems we're coming with the Nest. Oh, and we did. And added some quality of life features across the rest of the game. In addition, the foundational work let us bring in unlockable and moddable hand cosmetics to let you all be the freakiest climbers possible. Wow. 1 year on and the anniversary. It's time. We're caught up. We're caught up in the timeline. It's hard to think that it's already been a year since the first day and the surreal months that followed. During the last few months, we have all been exceptionally busy working on the Nest. It was an update that grew so big, we had to make the decision to split it in 2. Okay, it's in 2. I see. With the new meta progression features becoming the anniversary update and the Nest content coming a bit later. I wonder how later. How later are we talking? How later are we talking right now? We won't talk too much about the content for the anniversary update here, but it's got a lot of stuff in it. When the update drops, it'll have a full changelog of every new feature, but for now, check out the trailer. And if you want to check out the trailer, youtube.com /@ScourgeWK. That guy might have just posted a video on it today. We cannot stress enough how grateful we are to all of you. Hearing you talk about the game, watching you play it, seeing the art and comments, and even more absurdly, summing into people who know of it in real life has been life-altering for everyone here. A year and a half ago, Dark Machine was little more than 3 friends who didn't expect their niche project to make a splash. Now, thanks to your support, we can make the kinds of games that we love and put all of our weird and horrifying and difficult and exciting funny ideas into all the kind of work we love. All into the kind of work we love, right? For community we love. Wow, that's so nice. We also want to thank our publisher Dread XP for the sheer volume of help they have provided and for being chill people all around. Wow, look at the overwhelmingly positive reviews. Thank you for giving us the chance, for rating our game so highly, for playing it and talking about it. We aren't planning on letting you down. What's next? Let's see. Let's see. Let me take a drink. Another drink. So what's next? We know everyone is excited about the Nest, ourselves most of all. It's absurd that they let us put so much wacky stuff into this game. We're not going to talk too much about the Nest now, though we will be in not too long. What do you mean? Just know you can look forward to a roadmap very soon. You guys know. You guys already know that I called this. This is gonna be Friday. There's gonna be a roadmap. We're gonna go over it on stream. I'm gonna conspiracy theorist. I'll pull out my whiteboard, which will give a rough timeline for the Nest and the regions and content beyond. There we go. We're taking our time on this one, both for the sake of keeping up the level of quality we expect so we don't lose our minds. But we're very excited. After the Nest, well, you can expect more Wuckle, a lot more Wuckle. 10,000 years of Wuckle, that's good. That's good for my channel. Dark Machine, our experiences, an addendum. Into the substructure. Molly. Hey everyone, I'm the lead dev for White Knuckle, and you can clip that. I do a lot of things: code, art, levels, writing, maniac ideas that somehow get into the game, the usual. I also voice the announcement system. If I stay awake until the run, should I bet all 9k to try to get a lot of grubs? I don't even know what the bread would be. Back in the late summer of 2024, we started working on White Knuckle. We didn't know what form it would take, but it took 2 words from our brainstorming into the prototype phase. Horror climbing. It's like Evil Peak. So you can use some synonyms here. Synonym for horror climbing, Evil Peak. On that first day of experimenting, I had slapped together the most basic form of the White Knuckle system, movement system. 1 button for each hand, the base of the grabbing mechanics, and a really terrible climbing area to test it all in, all using primitive shapes. Primitive shapes. The rudimentary concept for the movement was inspired by some climbing VR games that was a loose inspiration, and mainly I was curious what a left-click, right-click based movement system would feel like to play. A screenshot of what the game looked like after the night of prototyping the movement concept. Riveting. Wow, this is the early Wuck. Riveting. Riveting. I named the project Cliff Climber. A terrible temporary thing that stuck around in some form within the game's files until Jack came up with White Knuckle in a night of spattering names at a wall months later. I want to see what other names were there. What were the other prototype names before White Knuckle? I wonder. The plan was simple. You'd be climbing a cliff. Cliff bar? The plan was simple. You'd be climbing a cliff and something would be skittering or clambering or clawing up from below, getting faster until the player was caught in its jaws. Get as far as you can. Kind of a score attack. Maybe a bit of devil daggers. It was meant to be as unambitious as possible so we could get some silly free thing out with it without the project turning into a slog, and so we wouldn't feel bad if it wasn't finished at all. That obviously isn't what happened. After getting into the Indie Horror Showcase, the game took off way more than expected. We signed with Dread XP. Thank you, W Dread XP. W Dread. I quit my job And by the day before launch, we had over 50,000 wish lists. It was a number beyond anything I could have imagined. The last year has seen so much. Multiple huge updates for the game, the explosion of the community, so much fan art, and getting noticed by content creators of all sizes. We've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Thank you. Thank you for the art, thank you for the memes, for the bug reports, for the compliments and the criticisms, and most of all, thank you for playing the game in the first place, for giving it a chance. I'm excited for this next year, for the nest, for blank, and blank, and blank. What? White Knuckle 2? For 1.0 and the wild ride to continue. Okay, wow, there's Holly's description. That was pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Gotta take another big swig of water. This is a lot of talking. Okay, next. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Jack. Good old Jack. I might owe some of you an introduction since I've only been active in our community Discord. Since I've only ever been active in our community Discord. So to get that out of the way, I'm Jack. I'm the guy behind White Knuckle's music and sound design. I'm voice 2 for the player. Oh, and Warden, yeah, the Warden unit and Parasite, this one's Beast. Warden system sounds so good. What if one upgrade in the update turns the flare gun into a hit scan weapon? Oh, that'd be nice, actually. And numerous creatures. Yeah, I think Jack voices the grub. I'm actually not going to make it to the run. Good night. Sleep well, everyone. Goodbye. Thanks for coming by. I've contributed a lot of writing to the game's deep lore that we pull from to make our notes and set our tone for specific parts. I've been the editor for all the 6 trailers you see, and I have a hand in designing some parts of the game. Usually elements to do with the gameplay loop's flow and informational clarity. Oh, and I named the game, so I'm kind of a big deal. /JK. What if one upgrade turns the flare gun into the coolant gun? It's been a truly wild ride watching this crazy little prototype bloom into the growing and successful game it has become. Think back to the long summer nights we had in the early weeks of the project, laughing maniacally together at the grub creature, the cockroach-based economy, and slapstick ways players could meet their end. The air changed when we saw the opportunity for the indie horror showcase pop up. It felt like a long shot, but we already designed such a weird game, it felt like they had to take us. That was my thinking anyways. The weeks leading up to the showcase is a time defined by a feeling of accelerating towards something big for me. You have to temper your expectations with anything like this, of course, but there was a vibe that was nearly impossible to shake. If there was a time where a project of ours was going to work out, this was going to be it. The game is the culmination of nearly a decade spent doing hobby game developments, jams, prototypes, ruminating over another game's design choices, etc. White Knuckle couldn't have happened without that many years worth of scraps to pick from, repurpose into what it became. That only carries you so far, though. What happens when it's time to make entirely bespoke content for a growing audience with a publisher backing your work? We had a rough idea for what Habitation was supposed to look like, but it was sparse compared to the Abyss and even the Nest. Huh. Teeth had a lot of technological hurdles, and we ended up needing to rapidly scale back our presentation of that creature and the environment he would be in. That was before everything else in that update was even being worked on. Dang, Teeth provided some issues, it seems like. We gave ourselves an incredibly short timeline. Wait, what? Oh. We gave ourselves an incredibly short timeline to get things ready for the quality assurance testing and capturing media for trailers and promotional material. Calling it stressful would be an understatement. And there were a few harrowing weeks for myself. Just doing the music and trailers, I do believe... wait, did I read that right? I did. I do believe that kind of time and pressure made us better artists and designers going forward, though. We couldn't have made it without being a very tight-knit team we already were. I also have to thank all of my loved ones for having my back while we were in the trenches as well. Nice. Nice. The reading should be tomorrow's Daily Wuckle. People aren't going to watch this. There isn't much I can add to the release week stories that you haven't already heard. If I wasn't hanging around the Discord getting reactions from the fans and processing what had and hadn't worked, I was probably sleeping. I do remember the night of the 17th fondly well, though. We were still intact with the game we were proud of on sale for Steam. I had moments where I felt like it was slowing down for a minute and we could breathe again, The following day, Markiplier's first video came out, and everything promptly led into another level of coverage that even our optimistic visions didn't include. Oh, wait a second. I do want to skip ahead to a month or two later when Stir and Germa tried the game. Yes! Since I've been a fan of them for about 13 years now? Jack? Do I have a new favorite dev? Wait, let me not say that. Let me say you guys are all my all the devs are equal. All the devs are equal. But this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Thank you guys, thanks guys, and to everyone else who's enjoyed the game, of course. We wouldn't be here without you. Ow. My life has been a whirlwind since then, in the best kind of way. White Knuckle has given me opportunities I never expected to have, and this is a main contributor to the best days of my life so far. Best piece of news, with all that said, is we're still going and we're doing better than ever a year later. I don't know why I paused there. We can't thank everyone for that enough, but we're going to try it anyway. Grab onto something tight, because here we go. Wow, that was pretty beautiful. Oh man, Quinn, man, a few words, but that means his words will have more weight than everyone else's. Let me take a big drink. Game dev is like climbing. I can't convey what it all means to me. Quinn. Quinn works on item and denizen art and a ton more. The last year of development has been a lot. It's like being hit in the face with a pie. I'm disoriented. Whatever plan I had is out the window, but the taste on my lips is quite nice. I've got to pitch a lot of ideas for the crew. Working on art style pretty alien to me, but given that freedom to follow my creative instincts, making whatever I feel like. Even stranger people have taken my creations and made a metric ton of fan art of them. I was paid to showcase the games with my friends at PAX, with some skillful subterfuge smuggled Bala onto the team early. Spent countless hours working alongside my friends, cracking non-stop jokes. I feel so much control over my life in a new way I haven't felt before. I wake up every day excited. It's like climbing. You can have a beta in mind, but the most fun lies in the memories when your plans break down. You pivot hard and fight what feels most natural. I did not have a White Knuckle in my beta. Or I did not have White Knuckle in my beta, and I couldn't picture my life without it. Wow. Wow. Dark Machine grows! New studio members. With your support, Dark Machine as the studio has been able to grow, and we brought two phenomenal people to help make White Knuckle even more knuckly. They're adding more knuckles, perhaps literally. Balabanobo. I think they did some of the hands that are in the game right now, by the way. My work on White Knuckle before I was even part of the team. After getting invested enough in the game, I started to interact with the community and running for it. Wait, After getting invested enough in the game to start interacting with the community and running for time, I decided I want to get into making my own hand cosmetic mods. I poured a lot of time and energy into them, thinking they would simply be a fun way to keep myself motivated to play more, and even share them with the community if anyone was interested. As it turned out, many people were interested, including the developers of the game. Holly and Quinn contacted me about making some bespoke cosmetics for the game, and the rest is history. I love working alongside Holly, Quinn, and Jack, and despite having only joined the team in the last few months, I feel completely at home here, designing cool creatures and making intricate hands for the players to enjoy. Look forward to more cool, scary, fun, sometimes cute art as we make White Knuckle the best it can be. Awesome. Awesome. Take another big swig of water. I gotta take a big swig of water between every single one of these. I'm so thirsty. Okay, Shiloh. Right to the channel, Shiloh. She likes the videos. A year ago or so, a friend of mine invited me to a local discussion group on games. We'd be talking about climbing games, specifically Tomb Raider, which I never did get around to playing, and White Knuckle. He grabbed me quickly, and has been holding on to me in its albino hands ever since, climbing the ranks into one of my favorite comfort games. Had anyone told me way back then that a weird handmade C game engine programmer, would be joining the awesome team behind it, tackling bugs, features, and performance issues alongside Holly. I'd have called them crazy, but they would have been right. Somehow. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in, Mental Nickel. Mental Michael? Alright. Dread XP. This is the Dread XP team. These are the guys upstairs. These are the guys upstairs. The guys with the money. Almost 1 year ago, we launched White Knuckle into early access, which means it's been almost 1.5 years since our partnership with the Dark Machine Games started. Dark Machine Games team started. They're some of the most highly skilled and talented developers any of us have ever met. And White Knuckle's their first game, and that's crazy, by the way. It's crazy that this is Dark Machine's first game, and it's this good. We've all been honored and lucky enough to support the team and watch the game grow so much more than any of us expected it to. Dark Machine is so passionate and energized about White Knuckle, it constantly invigorates all of us and makes our job that much easier and enjoyable to do. Just about every week, when we have our meeting with the team, one of us will make some suggestion or request for a feature, we'll finish the call, maybe blink a few times, and then we'll get a message from Holly that the feature's been added with full sound effects, animation, polished to perfection. They really put the machine in Dark Machine games. They really put the machine in Dark Machine. Smiley face. I approve of this emoji usage. There is so much more White Knuckle to come, but please look forward to the anniversary update this week. It's one we're especially proud to have worked on with the team. Congratulations, Holly, Jack, Quinn, and new members, Balabonobo and Shiloh. The Dread XP team. Incredible. Incredible. Fan art! Finally, we would love to highlight a few pieces of fan art to come out of the last year of early access. There's this truly a staggering amount of art by phenomenal... Oh my god. By phenomenal people. Most of which is posted in the official White Knuckle Discord. There truly is too much to show. So much art that we love, and we want you to all check out the WK fan art channel in the Discord and let people know how cool the stuff they're doing is. Here's a small selection of pieces we've loved. Okay, we got through many other reading. It's gonna be fan art. Let's look through. Mike Mize. Whoa, I haven't seen this. This is fucking cool. What the hell? Teeth. Source Discord. Mike Mize. This is dope. This is like a phone wallpaper. Hi. Hello, Soup Killer. We're just going through this awesome anniversary thing. Steam post. Teeth but jacked. Wow, that's really cool. I really like this one. Okay. Vati. Oh, Climb Girl art. Pretty cool. Oh shit! What? Nice snipe. Nice snipe. Fractured Territory, Source Discord. That's their links. Check out their fantastic hand cosmetic mods. Awesome. Awesome. Sixy? Whoa! Okay, there's some art, and this is a teeth hand cosmetic Sixy's working on? This looks dope. You're like crawling around. What? Sketches of Climb Girl and teeth. I like the teeth sketch too. Ooh, some artists. Some artists are around. Alright, Saint Anim. Biological backups. Warning, don't panic. Okay, this is what it looks like whenever you're saving your video game. Wow. Scary. I like that one. Good art. Exiska? Exiska? Oh, the little grub in between all the strawberries. You just gotta love it. Yeah, I'll zoom in. This one's good. That one's pretty good. And then Cheese Baron. There's teeth. Face brushing teeth. Face brushes its teeth. That's pretty good too. And that's it. Hey, we made it through. We survived. We survived. Oh, now we're just gonna make it all the way to January so we can do the Scourge 1-year retrospective. That's pretty cool though. Hey, congrats to White Knuckle. Congrats to Dark Machine Games. Making it 1 year through development. This one's so fucking cool, by the way. Do I sleep or watch this? I have a state testing when I wake up. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. This is probably gonna be a short stream anyways. I'm just gonna do this and then do hopefully one good run of endless sub. Because I beat Super last time. This is incredible, by the way. If you guys want to check it for yourself, look at the art that's there. There's a link for it. If you're curious, if you're interested. Endless Pipeworks? No. Now we play our video game. Now we play the game that we've all been talking about. Then I'll be gone. Good night. Good night. Thanks for coming by. Me plugging this in. Plug it in my wireless mouse. It was done charging. All right. Let's see. I just hit my mic. Not that. Oi. How's everyone doing? I was in reading mode the whole time. Endless substructure. Yeah, okay, so we beat this. We beat Super. Let's go sub. We go substructure. I believe this is everything besides Abyss. Like I said earlier, but I'm hoping the Climb Lord requirements don't change whenever the unlimited thing comes out. What do you call an undead Italian? A gabagool? If that is the answer? Thank God. Okay, I actually got that right. Holy shit. I actually haven't heard that joke. I like it though. Alright, let's see. I'll make sure to use that one in my next Halloween party. This just seems like, this one just seems to me like a worse endless superstructure. Because one of my favorite parts of superstructure is just Abyss. And this doesn't have Abyss. So what am I to do? What am I to do? Climb? Everyone's a crick. Oh, I'm probably gonna mention this in video tomorrow. I don't even know, I think tomorrow's video might just be something like chill, because I don't know if I'll be able to focus on like a tough challenge tomorrow with like Judgment Day coming the next day. It's gonna be very hard for me. At least you don't have to build /hold items in anticipation of Abyss. You said this is the last Climb Lord? No, no. This is, we still got a bunch. This is just the next one. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I meant to, I'll probably ask this in the video tomorrow too, but what's the vibe? What's the vibe if on like future Wuckle Wednesdays, maybe not all the time, but at least every once in a while on a Wuckle Wednesday, I'll check out a game that's like White Knuckle. A White Knuckle adjacent game, because people really seem to like the Idols of Ash video I did. And people were like, you should do more like this. Would that be heresy if I did it on Wuckle Wednesdays? That's cool. What do we think? What do we think? Should get Climb Lord in the challenge modes? Impossible? Pixie Ore? Oh, I gotta try that. That'd be fun. I had some people send me ones, and on the Idols of Ash video, there's like 5 or 6 different games people were saying to try out. Got a lot of Lorne's Lure. You did the Gmod vid, so I don't think it matters. But that was still, I was like playing White Knuckle in that video, except that for the very end I was playing TTT. It was like Gmod White Knuckle. But yeah, people were saying Lorne's Lure. There was a few more. I know that one. That one's the only one that really stuck out to me in name. I gotta check out what else got sent. There's a lot. I think you can only do it on Wuckle Wednesday. That's what I was saying. Yeah, that was the conversation starter. Was, can I do this on Wuckle Wednesday? Okay, that sounds like a plan. I'll probably mention it in video tomorrow too, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see, because there's only so much. There's only so many mods I can look at in this game before it. Like, I think I've exhausted the supply that aren't just like hand cosmetics. You know what I mean? So we'll shop it. We'll workshop it.
Oof. One day we'll get to the point where I'm just doing Knuckle Wednesdays and it's like real life shit where I'm just like painting on a canvas for the whole video. Every Knuckle mod at the same time, my game probably wouldn't even open. Or it like, ooh! It would open, but like Chaos mod would overtake everything. Knuckle inverted colors, that's it. Oh. Knuckle, but the colors are totally different. Adding one new mod until my game crashes. That's a good idea, actually. I like that idea. I also get to get to work on the all rooms tier. I guess I'll wait for the update to come out, because there's going to be 2 new rooms in the update with the new ascents. And I need to figure out... I think I talked about this in an early stream. But I have 2, like, A-plot streams in my head right now. Well, I guess 3. One being the room tier list stream. One being an I learned the lore stream, where I just try to learn the lore of White Knuckle for the whole stream, and then at the end I talk to like a White Knuckle lore expert and have them quiz me. And then there's a video suggestion I did called White Knuckle Mod Hell, similar to that. Colorblind challenge, grayscale. It'd actually be really cool if you could figure out how. I could probably just put like a screen filter on. And then another A-plot. Well, this is an A-plot that probably won't get turned into a video, but I had an idea to do with ProFuzz. But now I gotta talk to him again to see if he still wants to do it, because the update's gonna be coming out. But it was an idea that didn't seem like it'd be good enough for a video on its own, but might be a fun stream. So, stay tuned for that one, I guess. Gonna see if there's any new peaks, or any peaks of your Wuckle maps. Oh, are there modded maps for that? And then I have some A-plot variety for next week planned, too. I just want to go through the games that I've been getting requested to play like a trillion billion times. Fucking hate the lip at the end of Chimney, bro. Yep. Got a workshop in a map editor, yeah. White Knuckle, but the whole map is flipped 100 degrees, 180 degrees horizontally. IDK how you do it, though? I did do that. That's a video that exists, actually. That video gave me like a headache. That video I'm also like voicing the game like by myself entirely because the audio didn't record for some reason. No, that was vertical. Wait, so you're talking about completely flipped, like on its head? Did I misread? I might have misread. Misread. Wuckle but dropper. I tried that too. Like, I wanted to do a video on it where I just give myself, like negative gravity, so I just fly up. I kept getting stuck in rooms. But whenever the console buff comes out, I might have to do the endless tangled sync. 90 degrees would be on its side, 180 would be Wuckle dropper. Okay, so like flip on its head. Okay, my bad. I misread that. I misread it. Oh my god. Wuckle, but the floor is lava with long arms. I want to figure out a way to do that too. Whenever I like touch the ground, like the game, I just like die. Like I have to find a mod for that, but I like that idea. Failed math? I did fail math. That's why I'm here. I'll try and make a thing for upside down Wuckle. That'd be cool. No! Okay, we're good. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. You gotta hire a personal modder for challenge runs? Do I gotta get a modder on call? Don't see any maps, but I could try to make one. What? The Ari special? Custom Peaks the Ore map? Assuming I can trust myself to finish a project for once? White knuckle, white ankle. Yeah, where are white ankles? Can't see our feet. Or our shoes. The wankle? Uh-oh. Oh my, did you see that last second grab? Before it died?
Board friggin' died. Man, I can't. I started so late. I'm realizing, like, oh, I'm pretty sleepy. How long have I been streaming? It hasn't even been an hour. I want to get a good run in. I'm gonna draw the climber showing off her ankles. Oh god. Oh god. Give me something good. I'll take a lick. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about... I mean, just the concept of endless substructure. Adding a Delta Labs in Lost Pier? I don't know. I don't know. Roadmap, a little reworks. Feed update. Nest. Grubmother, Climb Girl, Yuri. Sign me up. She didn't say anything about white ankles? Hey. I gotta read the chats. Ooh! Muckle, but you rely entirely on sound? Screen would be covered or something? I would probably just like face cam and wear a blindfold. I've thought about doing that, like a white knuckle blindfolded run. How would I even get started on that? I feel like one day I have to try it, but it's just like... Ow. Should that be my IRL B-plot? Like, just on my own, I see if I can learn how to play the game blindfolded. But it's so visual, like you have to see the handholds. There's simply no way, right? Unless there's like, they add like an accessibility feature where the handholds make noises. It's a backlight so the camera's dark as fuck. Pick puck levels of memorization, but they're random levels. I would have to know what level it is. Isn't dark as fuck my B? Oh, you mean like a ring light? Nah. I like the vibe of just having an insanely dark camera. It's funny. White knuckle that I'm dead. Camera sideways and you sit still for a full 40 minutes and end the vid. Wait, you're cooking? The handhold scream. I'm a handhold. Yeah. Got a tint with color like Ari's. I hate ring lights. Makes people's eyes look whack. Yeah, that too. We'll just live with the dark lighting. Where's Tekken guy? Oh, the green guy? Okay, yeah. Ooh. The green guy. Evil ass Sturge cam with the flashbang and Abyss was great. Yeah, just like I was like talking and I just like saw my camera just lighting up. That shit was funny. If I had good lighting, you wouldn't get moments like that. You know, think about that. Think about that trade-off. Oh my god. Let's check over here. I mean, I don't even use face cam that often. I like the vibe of also like never using face cam, or at least making it like super rare. I think I get that from like Vinny Vinesauce, where he like never uses face cam, except for rare occasions. Low fat gooch, hello bro. What's up, dude? What's going on? Did a hot take to say Haunted Pier fucking sucks? It's like a chill. I like it. It's like chill. Wait, what sucks about it? Should put up like a teeth cutout in the background that's only visible during those flashbangs. That'd be funny, actually. Something you can only see whenever like the nuke goes off in Deadman's. I like that idea. Co-op Buckle mode where P2 is a grub and you can't play after getting squished for the buff. They're just there to like talk to you the whole time. Mainly mean the endless version of Haunted Pier? Oh, Lost Pier. You know what? I don't know. The aura. It's got aura. Behind you. Oh my god. So I did a a Discord exclusive stream last night, right? Mostly because I was like waiting for a video to render, and then I was like, huh, what do I do while this video is rendering? Oh, I want to play Slay the Spire, and then I remembered that one of my mods asked me to play the other day, and I couldn't. So I was like, oh, let me ask her if she wants to play. We did a run and decided to like join the Discord for it. And I had a moment of realization while I was in there that I forgot to message someone about something that was kind of important. Well, it's not super important. And I was like, dang, I gotta message that person. I didn't message them, and I still haven't. I have to do that. At the end of this loop, I'll do that before I truly forget again. The aura is that the section smells like fucking shit. I wish Lost Pier had more room for variance. Oh, more yeah. Yeah, it is a little bit samey. Oh my god. Dude's gonna forget again? There's a chance. There's a chance. Trust me, I won't. Whenever we get to the next perk machine, I'll message them. It's about the future of the Scourge brand. The Scourge brand. Hello? The Scrand. Scrand LLC. Top tier intro parody of the Discord exclusive stream from last night. Can we bet on Sturge's follow-up? Oh. Scourge? Just beat the test subject with 1 HP left on a turn where he'd kill. Wait, what is that? What'd that mean? Let me get the artifact. STS? Oh, I don't know the names of the enemies. Is that the one with like the plasma globe? The plasma head? That guy is tough. That guy can be tough. If it's not, then I'm not sure. I don't know the names of the enemies. The Act 3 green lizard boss? I don't know if I fought that one. I'll have to look up a picture. I don't like look at the names of the enemies, I just like start playing cards. I fear the knowledge demon. Knowledge demon's pretty messed up. Daily vid idea? Wackle with a 1 in 5,000 chance each frame to get Foxy jump scared? Don't install the mod and just play vanilla? And at the end of the video, I'm just like, oh, I guess it never happened. Well, I guess see you guys in the next one. I'd buy Scourge if there was an enamel pin. That's about the extent of merch I buy nowadays. I don't even know, yeah. Well, I don't know what I would go for besides that. I don't know why, I think a blanket would be cool. A blanket or like, or like, sweatpants. Physical Scourge coins? Ooh. Scourge made by Artie Ori. This Scranket. That's huge. Okay, wait, before I forget, I won't forget. I need to do two things. I need to message this person, and then I also need to use the restroom. Let me put on something chill y'all can listen to while I'm gone. Yeah, be right back. This is from Final Fantasy 15. We want something stressful? Okay. I'll put on something stressful. I'm hungry. Should I order pizzas? Yes. Is it this song? Yeah. Be back in a little bit. 1 sec. Yo. Okay. And then they have like the spoken word passage. All right. I'm messaging this person. I was in the middle of it. Spell that right? I think I spelled that right. Hang on, Scourge, I'm not done ordering food. Go back on break. We're just sitting here. My phone's about to die. I only have my VR headset left to watch, so goodbye, Chad. Goodbye, Lulu. Be here in spirit. This. Okay. They got messaged. I'll still be here, but typing on that thing is horrendous. Oh, yeah, on VR headset. Did Aaron get their food ordered? Can I play the game now? It was either that one. That's a Silent Hill 3 song, by the way. You probably could have guessed. There's another song that's like even more freaky, but I think, or like that's like actually freaky, but I think it's too short. It would have been too short. The store closed while I was ordering, so I have to make my own food. Like while you were ordering. Damn. What song is it? Is it It's midnight now? Fuck. Yeah, this song. This would have been good break music. This is like only a minute long. All right, let's play her again. I'll email you a burrito. Check your spam. Okay. Profit motive, we got that. It's huge. I think even if you got your food, your order, they would have poisoned your food. Yeah. They would have like peed in it or something. I'm gonna hold on to the glove. There's a chance we get a Pipeworks sacrifice thing. I'm a dip because I gotta keep making banger vids, Scourge, and have a good night. Hey, thanks for coming by. Hope you have a nice night too. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for liking the videos. How's your day been so far? It's been pretty bloody amazing. I mean, it's been a nice day. I had a good workout. I'm pretty tired, but you know, I haven't been getting great sleep. Been doing a little bit of OT for the videos, a little bit of OT, because I want to get back to being one day ahead, and I'm very scared about having free time for whenever this update drops. Other than that, I mean, it was a good day. I had a good workout. I had some good food. What about you? How's everyone else doing? I can't sleep. I'm back. Welcome back. Trivago ad. I have a spam burrito. You could have infinite free time if you quit your job. Maybe. Bro, just took a break to stream for message me. Hashtag my biggest fan. Hey, I stopped the stream entirely. Everyone could be like, hey, I had to message someone. My biggest fan. When are old challenges back on the table? Like nests, are we getting Brick Run B2? I think what's gonna happen, that bro was unemployed. I'm doing my job right now. No, this is all I do. But I have like a lot of shit that I actually have to do. That's not work. That's not like employed labor, but there's a lot of other stuff that I do during the day. What was I saying? Oh, one of the old challenges back on the table? I guess when Nest comes out, because I guess I'll redo Brick Run. I know for a fact I have to do the all artifact runs again. And definitely I'm going to have to do the all binding run whenever that comes out in the next update. Profuzz! How's the runs going? Dude, the runs are going pretty good. I mean, this is the one run that I've done so far. Open up the stream by reading the anniversary post that they did on Steam. It was incredible. Brought a tear to my eye. No! And then we're doing this. One. Oh my god. A run for the ages. Hoping I get something good going. But we'll see. How are you doing, Profuzz? How are you feeling? The devs are so sweet. Yeah. It was really nice. I know Pro Fuzz has my back on the trail music. Oh, the trailer music going hard as fuck. It is good, yeah. I'm gonna pop these. We're talking about some hello. Folk. We're called the devs sweat. That's fucked up. Yeah, Pro Fuzz, you're on record. I'm sending that to the devs. Send that to Holly. Do you speedrun the game, or mainly just go for challenges like Climb Lord and stuff? Mainly just challenges. I don't speedrun. I don't speedrun. Just relaxing. Going good, just chilling, nothing going on right now? Awesome. Awesome. We'll go with that. Chilling, you say? Wait, say that again. What's good, streamer man? Welcome in. Welcome in, Monica. What's going on? We can make a nigh out of this. I'll take a pheromone. Doing endless... This is endless substructure. This one still feels like... I don't know, this feels weird. It feels weird. Just having an endless mode that's just everything besides Abyss. Are you pulling my leg? Like, are you pulling my leg? I guess it won't feel as weird in the future whenever Nest is in and stuff. So it's not just like... there's other stuff to do right now, and this is a take it or leave it endless, and I'm probably gonna be leaving it. I'll probably never play it again after I get the Climb Lord on this. You guys can already imagine what spot in the tier list it's gonna be. Where's endless everything but air exchange? Hey, with the new update, apparently the console's gonna be able to you can like just set what rooms you get. Oh my god, Griff got me into endless 4 days ago, and today the last lord has finally been put to rest. Oh, cool mode. Defo should have played it sooner. Endless is awesome. Doing Climb Lord in all endless modes. Let's get an exclamation mark B plot. Do you think bloodbugs say insect the same way we say folk? Insect. They say it like that, I bet. Folk. On Folknem. Oh wait. WB plot. One of these days I'll get it. You're Climb Emperor now? Doesn't he have one left or something? Linica Climb Emperor? I gotta email the devs about a Climb Emperor roll. That's a ruby. There's merely a Climb Duke with the side title of Cold Lord. The Climb Duke? Folknem? I'm writing that down. Okay, there you go. They say it in a very squeaky and cute voice because that's what they sound like. I'm like, Climb Dookie? Climb Dillwad! I'm in stream. I might die here. I just held space and I can't jump them all. I can't jump up. How does the glove fit in your denizen hands? Do I have a blink eye? Oh, I live. Okay, we're fine. Today's my lucky day. I'm Dilwad, mods ban everyone! Want everyone in my chat perma. I don't think you ever came close to dying. You came close to dying? I think I did. Steam deals a comedically low amount of damage. I was scared. Oh my god, I'm scared right now. I'm drunk. I was drunk. I'm drunk right now. Alright, let's go. On Folknam's soul, you're getting Climb Lord here? Let me look at my Magic 8 Ball real quick. Hold on, I gotta ask my Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball. Oh, great Magic 8 Ball. Will I get Climb Lord on today's stream?
Or is it just a distant ideal? Will I get climb load in today's stream? Oh, magic 8 ball. That's not good. Well, that's not good at all. That's basically yes, though. 8 son or ball daughter? If I said mods ban everyone, I'd be fucking screaming that shit. I'd peek the mic. Mods ban everyone! What's your Clord progress, Mr. Streamer? What am I at? I'm at 3 out of whatever the hell. Fucking, I've done Abyss. I've done Superstructure. I've done Asterix. We do an asterisk on this one. I've done Chimney. There's still many to go. There's 7. Asterisk, there's 8. But I've done Endless Abyss and Superstructure. Yeah, the Chimney 2, I'm just like, we made like the community Cold Lord for 30k meters in Chimney. So I put that on the list, because why not? I still have a long way to go. But I only do these on stream. So I only get like 1 or 2 tries at it per stream. Hence B-plot. But I'm wondering if they're going to change the requirements, because there's going to be the unlimited roach mode in the new endless modes. Are they going to change Climb Lord? I don't think that'll be too big of a change. Well, if you get like a pheromone glands, it might go crazy. Do you have any pets? No. But very soon I'm going to be pet sitting for many a week. So I'll know what it's like. You gotta stream more then, because I'm going to beat you to the endless tier list with my newfound knowledge? Oh no. Oh no. Well, if you do the endless tier list before me, that means my video is just going to be a joke video. So, it'll still happen, but it'll be a twist on it. So, if anything, it's okay. You have the keys to what that future video is going to hold. I did the one item tier list of everything in the game. People were not happy about that one. But if I have to do it again for endless modes, I might. From now on, every time... Yeah, now I can't, like, put videos out there. Now, I can't put videos ideas out there. I gotta keep them under lock and key. I don't know. Chimney should just be 20k like everything else? I don't know. Why would you be unhappy with that tier list? I think people were expecting, like, a real tier list. Well, and then I was just like... And then I didn't do a real tier list. Like, as in, like, it was like a joke tier list. I enjoyed it? Yeah, that's good. I thought it was funny that, like, the first comment that I saw whenever I uploaded that video was like, how did you get 30 minutes out of this? They don't know me. They don't know me. Enjoyed the tier list? Well, at least you guys liked it. Hey, maybe I'll do it again. Maybe I'll do something like that again. Joke tier list better than a real one? Exactly. I've been saying this. I don't need another P-bean. I just realized I've been holding on to the P-beans this entire time. Because I'm like, let's hold on to the P-beans for when we get to Abyss. Abyss ain't coming. Tier list on your Twitch subs? Cause some division in chat? Oh yeah, let's do a Twitch subs tier list. Then I'll do a mod tier list. Then I'll do a dev tier list. Just kill everyone who doesn't like your videos. Make a tier list and fake tier lists. Ooh! I like real life. I just like real life jumped out of my. I like real life dodged that lightning bolt. That lightning bolt that was about to kill me, I real life like dodged out of my way in my seat. Which tier am I? Do a roach tier list. I can't say what tier list you are. You'll swiftly move up or down the list depending on your reaction. It has to be a tier list to do off stream and then to reveal it to the stream.
Video games are exercise? True. I'd like to do a chair tier list. If I was ever to do an actual a tier list, it'd be a chair tier list. Rating all chairs in White Knuckle, all like benches, all couches. What's the furniture like in the Waffle universe? Rate those. Can I be honorable mention for worst shatter? Your tier list, but it's pay to win. All texture tier list. Well, then you just re-tier me based off my reaction? There's been a change to the tier list. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine I come on stream, I've tier listed, like, I've rated every single member in chat, not just the subs, everyone in chat. And then I see everyone's reaction to it, and then I start just making changes to the tier list based on what people are saying. That might be the move. 8-hour stream? The 8-hour stream is going to be the all rooms tier list. That's going to be an actual 8-hour stream. I don't think Scourge has the mods on the tier list because we all start tearing each other apart. Yeah, there's going to be a mod tier list. There's a mod tier list in the works. I have too much money in my hands. Make it a graph instead of a tier list to generalize everyone? I expect to be D tier or something? I was going to be like, who in here thinks they're an A tier chatter? But who wants to be in the S tier? Who is deserving of an A tier chatter in here? S tier. Even S tier. I'm fucking dead? The infinite roach endless buff profit motive by not having to think? Yeah, true. Profuzz is S tier? GG's. We'll do one more run. We'll do one more run. We're still fucking revving up. We're still fucking revving up. Oh, I don't even want to like, swiftly replaced by a cone. The tier list. White Knuckle Death tier list. Profuzz wouldn't be on the viewer tier list. He'd be on the friend tier list. Profuzz is on my friend tier list. What tier though? I don't know. White Knuckle tier list? White tier list? I can do an enemy tier list. I ranked all enemies in White Knuckle, based on their looks. F tier, obviously. F for friend? Oh. I'm all teary-eyed. I can't see my game. Is that on your roommate tier list? Oh yeah, Fuzzy. Renstu. Renstu and I covered for you last month. So, I didn't really want to bring this up on stream, but I just gotta put some pressure on you sometimes. I know ends aren't meeting. I know it's hard to make ends meet, but I don't know that I can cover it this time. Do the mods get on the friends tier list? There's a mods tier list. There's a mods tier list is what I'll say about that. Father Scourge, may we please have a prediction? What would you want a prediction on? Oh, Danovic? Danovic's on the friends tier list. I'm putting him on the friends tier list. You know what? Everyone else is on the mods tier list. All the other mods on the mods tier list. Danovic, you're on the friends tier list. Bank like 5,000 roaches next stream. Next stream is gonna be me fucking sitting in a dark room, writing on my whiteboard because Friday is the update drop day, and it's Judgment Day. I'm expecting to turn into like actual Stardust whenever the update comes out. Can we do a 50-50? Spent all my money on sheltering the homeless and finding the cure to cancer. Also Judgment Day? Yeah. Cat tier list, but if you're in F tier 3 times in a row, you get perma'd. Insert the meme of Dr. Manhattan blowing up Rorschach. When you're about to cure cancer, but Scourge is streaming? Facts. Profiles, I don't care. Give me my money. We need money. We really need money. You just spent it all on what? Homeless? Oh, you... okay. Okay. You're really pushing my buttons. When I saw the update trailer, my mind instantly went to you making infinite bids with all the run modifiers. Yeah, I know. I already know I have to do, like, the all bindings video. Which I'm not looking forward to. Well, actually, I don't know. We'll see how, like, devastating of effects they are in reality. The tactic didn't work. They fucking patched the method. They patched the homeless method. Homeless method. Plus 50% gravity sounds like straight up torture. Yeah. Actually, yeah. That one does seem kind of bad. And then adding hard mode to the ones that's like make the mass faster. I feel like there's gonna be a binding that makes blood bugs insta-kill. Is this gonna be the patch where they change the blood bug AI? Do I only have 1 day to do current patch, Immortal Blood Bug? What's FUD? Oh, Fuzz, I was homeless thanks for the suit. And now I have a job but still no home. The headlamp's gonna go hard though? True. It's true. You got a shroom. Wait, what's the pred for, by the way? Will I reach 5k? Okay. We can work with that. We can work with that. Especially because I'm gonna get profit mode first perk machine here. We can work with that. We turn something into nothing, or nothing into something. Let's make something out of nothing. Third time's the charm, I always say. Sweet mother of pearl. I looked into the IRL pump flashlights. There isn't really one like the one in Knuckle, but I'm still considering making one. I want one of those. I'm telling. They gotta make like a. We've talked about White Knuckle merch that they can make so many times. The pump flashlight, IRL actual pump flashlight, like how it works in Knuckle would be awesome. A blink eye stress ball would be awesome. A mass blanket would be awesome. I'm on headset, it didn't give me an opportunity to vote in Pred. Ooh. Have you not seen the Knuckle merch? You can already buy it? Wait, like official? Like what? Like a t-shirt or like a inflatable, like face, food man? White Knuckle, if you had home, would you still play Knuckle? I wish I could send a pic. But it's amazing? Wait, what? What is the, I know there's a grub plushie. I don't think they've actually made it, but... And a spear plushie? No, they wouldn't make a spear plushie, they would make a spear, like toothbrush. Drop the spear toothbrush. Oh my god.
Notice. Facility drainage main discharge flow is operating at 72% capacity.
I did talk to a Dread XP guy at PAX. He said merch around the same time as Nest. For real? What's your Discord? You gotta see it? It's Scourge. Just DM it to me, and I'll look. Same as everywhere else. Wait, now I gotta see this. I feel like I'm gonna get rickrolled. We're still brushing our teeth? We might be. I'm in the White Knuckle Discord. You can probably find me there too. And then just DM it to me. And I'll look. Oh my god. Okay. I have to pay out the pred if I get to 5k. I don't know why all of a sudden my stomach is like hurting really bad. Like I'm really hungry. Like I haven't eaten all day. But I had spaghetti for dinner. I had spaghetti and like Texas toast for dinner. I should not be hungry. I don't have the Discord message, but Holly said something about merch this year. I'm like 90% sure.
What? What? Oh my... This is like a microaggression game. This is a fucking microaggression game. I'm still like... I've mentioned before, but I'm still so surprised. Pick cents so you can actually order this? Hold on. I'm curious. What is this on like Redbubble? Guys, we found the official White Knuckle merch. By the way, a disclaimer. It's going to be very bright. It's going to be... Squint your eyes. Squint your eyes in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3... Okay. Look at that. I want one. I know I want one. Are we all getting one? Are we all getting one? It's the hammer and the pitten. The famous hammer and pitten from White Knuckle. There's nothing burger of a screenshot? Yeah, oh, this is peak. What do you mean? I'm not getting one, I'm getting 2. I think I'll pass on the merch. This is why I make the merch tier list. I'm making a merch tier list. New work mug, best conversation starter? Yeah, imagine going... What's your mug from, bro? They better keep the original enamel pin and PAX exclusive. I worked hard to get mine. What? Just photoshopped on? I think you're just a hater. I think you're just a fucking hater is what's happening. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've gotten from Redbubble by a long shot. Man, have I gotten anything from Redbubble? I don't know. The website has all kinds of generic items with White Knuckle Steam screenshots put onto them. Holy shit. Oh, it's just like one of those like AI-generated like merch websites. Those exist. They exist, much like the fake Skyle servers. They exist. That's a joke only like 2 people will get at most. What if Holly just sold actual climbing equipment instead of merch? Yeah, that would be oh my god. That's in there like your collector's edition. No, you know how there's like a collector's edition? And then games were like, what if we went beyond a collector's edition and then you get like an actual like Call of Duty collector's edition, you get like an actual gun? That's what would it be. You get like the White Knuckle, the Real Climber edition. And you get the video game. You get the Switch edition of the video game, and then you get like a pitten, a real life pitten. What if Holly was jolly? Holly jolly? Jolly Ollie? I wonder where they got the grub plush. I don't remember COD giving you a gun. There was like some equivalent of that shit. MVGs were cool though. Why is Nintendo never like giving you an actual like Hyrule like sword? I mean Hyrule shield. It came with like an airsoft gun in a crate. Give you night vision goggles and a drone in 2 different games. Okay, yeah, like the super edition. I'm gonna try to sleep again. Good luck. You think there was a drone with the airsoft gun too? Okay, cool. So I'm glad I wasn't like imagining that there was like a ridiculous edition. The fucking Call of Duty ridiculous edition. You guys know that show Ridiculousness and like the death grip that it had on Comedy Central? I think it was Comedy Central. Rob Deerdeck. Nobody's up to.
So Scourge brought a Scourge to Nest in the new update? Hey, I put Scourge's domain on the screenshot for a reason. Get hype. Who's getting first, Scourge domain or Profuzz's domain? Or do we get the joint domain where we have an hour-long podcast? Wait, why can't I... Dark Machine Games? Dark Machine Games, I know you're hard at work on your anniversary update, but why can't I, like, walk into that corner? Can't get into that bit? Yeah, it's weird. I know for a fact one of the Black Ops 2 editions came in a big-ass crate with a bunch of BS. That shit actually got me killed once? That's kind of crazy. The Knuckle cast will happen? Yeah. It's just gonna be a room with a bunch of TVs, and we're gonna be on all of it. Welcome back to Wucklecast. Welcome back to episode 512 of Wucklecast. Today we got Jack Black on the show. Jack Black, have you ever played White Knuckle? No! Alright. Thanks guys for coming. Episode 512 of Wucklecast. Be back next week with Jared Leto. Like the one scene in The Matrix with a bunch of Neos? Yeah. I tried to make a mac and cheese but messed it up, it's all watery. No. Did you add too much milk or what happened? What if instead Scourge makes a small cameo as periphery apparition flickering on the perk machine screen? Okay, I thought I followed the box instructions. Dang. Controversial, Leto didn't kill the new Tron movie. I think he did fine, it was more the script that was terrible. Well, it definitely didn't help to... He's not in good standing right now. Good social standing. His social credit score is low. I get why they did it how they did, but I wish the competitive mode lets you filter perks even further. That'd be cool. Hello? Fine. Forget a chat tier list. What's our social stir score? Oh, that's true. Competitive mode should give Climb Girl the machine gun. Competitive Quake. Oh, he says new P enthusiast is OP. From what I saw in the trailer, it's like whenever you place down a pitten, you get like the remote buffed jump. Like that was what was in the trailer, which seems kind of nuts. I mean, maybe you'll have to find rooms where that's like really good in, but it could be good. Seen Straftad? I've like seen it in passing. I know it's like a 1v1 shooter, right? Remember what the random pitten jump was showing off? Yeah, with like the heart-shaped pittons. It looks like it's like equivalent to a remote jump. I'm gonna be honest, I can't even imagine how it would compete with Overdrive, but we'll see. Yeah, unless because I mean you'd still have to pick up all the pittons. I mean you would start with whatever, like 3? Start with like 3, but even then. Probably won't beat that. Metabolic Overdrive, is the 8-minute buff. Where you're like a super person for 8 minutes. They also have 2v2 and free for all with 4 people. It's so fun. We gotta try it. How much is it? The word metabolic I recognize. Oh. Free? It's free 99? Can't argue with those prices these days. Maybe I'll just try it.
I like the aesthetics of it too. The aesthetics. Yeah, let's do an aesthetics tier list. Let's move on to another tier list. Let's do aesthetics. I can kick your ass in it, probably. It should add a toggle combat mode that makes rebar be used like a sword. Oh yeah. For the nest, we need the combat buffs. Hear you. I hear you. This mac and cheese tastes cheeseless? I'm so sorry. The rebar enthusiast? Yeah, when are they gonna add rebar enthusiast? There's no word in like new perks, right? I think it's just gonna be like the new systems. Well, I guess we really don't need new perks with the amount of the new trinkets and stuff. I assume in the nest we'll get new perks. And so that when toggled, the hands close into fists and you can't climb now, but can hit and parry.
Fire suppression systems off.
Oh, wait, I have profit motive? When did I get profit motive?
Required.
Have I had profit motive this entire time? Overwhelm nerf is funny? I haven't seen it. I'm scared for Overwhelm Judgment Day. I have to find out myself. Yeah, profit motive? Apparently I do. I think I've just been going. I've just been like, we've been on what's the word? Cruise control. Temporary nerfs, minus 50% max stam, half stam. That's not bad at all. Until it gets reworked? Okay, that's the true Judgment Day's rework. Autopilot? Yeah, autopilot or cruise control. The Overwhelm nerf is temporary since they're planning a whole rework of it for the nest, but the nerf is negligible. Yeah, that's kind of like a nothing. Especially for it being at the very end of the run. That's only gonna be... It's only gonna be maybe you take it into account in the endless mode. But even then... Oh no. It's a bit of a band-aid patch, but if it's getting reworked entirely, that makes sense. Knuckles. An endless stamina stops being a mechanic after a loop or two anyways? Yeah, exactly. That too. That too. Okay, let's go. I just wouldn't bother nerfing it in Anniversary if it's getting reworked in Nest. Well, we don't know how long it's going to be between. It made it seem like from the... Wait, what the... Oh, I guess it's just how the lighting is in this area. It seems like the Nest is going to be kind of soon. But I guess we're going to see when the roadmap comes out. But just the Steam blog post made it seem that way. I'm getting to think the Climb Girl's just Rayman with the floating hands. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. Yeah, that's what I would have did. You get P motive. Don't stamina can be an issue outside Abyss IMO. Yeah, as long as you have like a profit motive, it's like a non-issue. Which is like the one perk you're really going for in Endless anyways. Okay. Almost at the 5K mark. This is the room. They're calling this the room. Well, I should like buy a room on the Northern Line cruise and bring like a laptop and play White Knuckle and be like, I was the first person to play White Knuckle on the Northern Line Super Show cruise. The Northern Line Super Cruise, I played White Knuckle. That sounds like a fun video. White Knuckle, but I'm on the Northern Line cruise. What do we think about that one? I might have just had the next big idea. Almost at the 5K mark, he says, at 2K. Oh shit! Aaron A. Big gift sub to Linica. Hey, congrats. Congrats. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Holy shit. Thank you. Well, there you go. Now you get access to those emotes if you want to use them. Thank you so much. That's huge. Folk. Oh, folk man. I'm gonna stand at the end of the game before 2077 happens. Ooh! Hold on. I'm gonna stand at the end of the game before 2027 happens and beat the game so I can say I was the first person to be Wuckle in 2027. Oh shit! Aaron, hey! Thank you for the gift sub to Profuzz. Huge. That's huge. Thank you so much, Profuzz. Hey, welcome to the club. You get access to awesome emotes. There you go. Yeah, I hope they do a White Knuckle New Year's event. I have nothing else to do on my New Year's. So I could totally just have my computer on. I feel like the best pit and artifact would just be the coolant gun. Yeah, thank you for the gifted. Holy shit. Huge. Thanks so much. Let's see what we get. I suppose we'll take a rabbit, and I'll be okay about it. I'll be okay with it. I'll be indifferent. Ollie said the rabbit DNA thing is getting fixed next patch, by the way, which I'm really happy about. Aaron, tell me who you watch. Someone should tell Pickpuck Osu Fuzz's idea. So they'll just fly through the game at 11:50 and beat Profuzz and title it. Oh, that's true. Someone, oh man, what was the idea? Someone had like an idea on the comments that I thought was really funny, but I can't remember what it was. It was something to do with Pickpuck though. Ooh! Imagine if they made the coolant gun and artifact available outside of Chimney and they somehow made it work. I could see, we didn't see in the trailer, but I could see there being facility upgrades to put like ice stations around silos and stuff, and that being a thing. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool having the coolant gun in silos. I'd mess with that. I'd kind of mess with that. Really? Really? Crazy buff to endless. Wow. Please add a roach slot on the perk machines. Oh, on the endless perk machines? Yeah. Well, I'm probably just gonna be playing the endless or the unlimited roaches mode, honestly. That's probably gonna be my, like, domain. How do you think existing leaderboard scores are gonna work with the new system? I wouldn't be surprised if they just wipe them. That's most likely what's gonna happen is the leaderboards are gonna get wiped. That's my best guess, at least. I haven't been around for a big Wuckle update, but that's my assumption. I don't know if I said it in the comments, but it'd be funny if you commented over a Pickpuck Osu run acting like it was yours. Only for it to be revealed at the end that it was Pickpuck. No one would believe that. By the way, I've been stuck in this room for like 20,000 years. The funniest part is probably the biggest addition from having the refill stations is just a prop to get a higher jump off for 99% of situations. Yeah, that's true, actually. It's confirmed that they're getting wiped, so yeah, GG. Oh, yeah. I mean, I have video footage of getting climb mode, at least. At least. You need to play 360 FOV to emulate Pickpuck? Don't worry, I'll do I'll figure it out. White Knuckle, but I play 360 FOV. 2028, we're doing the eye tracker stream. I'm going to beat the game, so I'm higher than Scourge, at least for a few minutes. For a moment, I was the best. You can immediately tell a Pickpuck video because they play crazy high FOV. Oh yeah, you can like edit your FOV in the files to make it like insane. That reminds me, if it's not too late, as in if you hardly haven't edited your 111th video,
You should put this comment in your 111th video at exactly 11:11:11 or something. I haven't done that, so I'm actually gonna screenshot that so I remember. That's a funny idea. Heart rate monitor would be dope. Yeah, I have to do that too. And then we could do like a biometric tier list. White Knuckle, but I rate my biometrics. Supposedly 130 FOV is meta or something? Why? What did I grab from that? I got a pulse organ. Scourge, I know it's not the best time and moment, but any news on the Mew Monday front? Well, I don't stream on Mondays. But I'm planning next week to return to Variety at least a little bit, because a lot of people have been asking. I want to do a stream where I just play a bunch of the games that I've been getting recommended again. Put that comment specifically on that frame? Yeah. You should totally make it visible for 11 frames. That totally wouldn't be intrusive. You get 1 frame. You get 1 frame. And then I start paying by the frame. There's a mod that allows you to have actual 36 or 360 degree FOV. You should make a vid. Maybe. I know you can also edit like your save file to do that. Or one of the JSON files. Don't forget you have P-Motive. True. Jason Roaches. Yep. Top 10 Sturge race heart rate spikes. What if for like 1 week I only do top 10 videos? Top 10 moments where I should have died in White Knuckle. So you saw here I almost didn't grab the railing, and then grabbed the railing, so I lived. Number 8. Top 10 poopy plays. Tier list of all the naturally hammered pittons all throughout the game. Handhold tier list? But wait, did you see it? Wait, that would be really funny. Did you see it? Every good top 10 is Linkin Park or something too? Is made in Windows Movie Maker? Oh yeah, true. Top 10 times to open White Knuckle during the day? Oh, number 8 will surprise you. Did you see it in his Delta Dan? Did you see it? You know how in the elevator it says you didn't disturb the mass? Oh, that's true. Yeah. I love the Delta... The dev livestream made Delta Dan canon. That's true! Someone mentioned that and I was like, what? And I was totally talking over it in the actual stream when I looked at it. Delta Dan is officially canon, at least in some capacity. Whatever you do, don't play at 3 AM. Your voice fits in so well too. This is a... Okay, we just had to go into stick shift a little bit. I had to go to stick shift from cruise control. Who's Delta Dan? The grub in Delta Labs. Officially named Delta Dan. First it was a joke in my videos, but now the devs have actually said it. So Delta Dan's canon. In lore. At least somewhat. I've left my mark on the game, at least in some capacity. Well, actually, no. I think that's my chat's mark. Because I think my chat came up with that name on a stream once. So you know what? My chat left their mark in the game. I can't take credit. The spawn that in the lobby event. That's Delta Dan. You guys see my hand go like insane for a second because I didn't have my flashlight out? There's 2 spawns there, Delta Dan and Bob. The rare Bob. Trust me, we got the names down pat. The other one is Delta Dan. Oh, who will you believe?
Did you see it? Number 15. Oh! Delta Dan. Top 10 grubs and white knuckle. That's easy. I feel like that's easy. Worst part of Endless is no Delta Dan. Grubonomics. What are your thoughts on Cylinder Cindy? Who's Cylinder Cindy? That's like a Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night animatronic name. Custom Endless mode that's just Delta Endless Delta Dan lobbies? Or Delta lobbies? If Slug Rub Sam isn't number 1, that's not a true tier list? Yeah, that's true. In top 10? Bottom of Abyss Cylinder? Cylinder Cindy? That's the name I gave to the grub at the bottom of the cylinder in Abyss? Do we gotta do a grub naming stream where I go over all the names? Because I'm pretty sure all of them are named, right? You're spot on about there I was cranking up the flashlight to turn around and the little get... What is that? Get that done a runner. You should have saw the brick's face when he saw the gap. What do you call the little guy on top of Interlude Lockdown? His bro nearby in the elevator. I think that one is Shayla. And then in the secret above like Pipeworks, it's Amira, I believe. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna try to get the names together and make a list. If you can do that, Ari, we'll have a Name the Grub stream. That'll be a video. The White Knuckle Grub Naming Handbook. And everyone's only gonna remember Delta Dan. But that's fine. You got them all covered? Yeah. Either die a Delta Dan or live long enough to see yourself become a Cylinder Cindy. Honestly, that might catch on just because of how funny I think that name is. It is funny. Delta Dan is also perfect. There's a third rare spawn there too, right below the big hatch. Really? See that one. What's the names of the one in Grubhub? Those are number 3 to 7.
Notice.
I don't remember.
Chamber 22.
I feel like there was a group of grubs called like Ed and Eddie or something like that. I think they mean the one in the light. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Whenever you're going up the ladder, right? Like going up to the ladder into the interlude. And you like turn around and look down. Okay, yeah, I know which one that is. I don't know the name of it though. But I think that one is named. Oh my god. Could we also name all the roaches? Good luck with that. That's a fucking eugenics task. That's like a eugenics ass task, naming all the roaches. I love the one below interlude. It's so easy to get even if it's rare. Yeah, true. I just like look down whenever I'm climbing up there. Every roach's name is Ronald? Ah, that makes it easy. The chargers and breeders, maybe? It's also a big time sink, but I don't care about that. Okay. Wait, we're almost at the 5K mark. Believers! We might be having a payday soon. What about Richie Roach? Name every blood bug? Fuck that. Okay. Best climb. Name every soul in the mass. At least you named the immortal blood bug. No, I can't give the immortal blood bug a name. That'd be like too... That's too much of a courtesy.
too big of a courtesy. For that thing. Name every Half-Life reference. There we go. Hello from the mass. Wait, my whole chat's in the mass. Hey, it's a meet and greet. This is just TwitchCon like 2078. Instead of calling his chat, call us mass. Call me massive again, see what happens. What if the mass is actually a warm and cozy place? It probably, low-key, probably is. Honestly, I'd probably give in to the mass. TwitchCon 2029 when I get to arm wrestle that guy? Uh-oh. Seems like the one on the light before lockdown is Mary. Ari on the case for grubs. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a believer win? Oh my god. You know about the game Scorn? I do. The Scorn. I never played it, but I watched Derma play it. Plurbis is like the perfect positive TV show of being consumed by the mass. Derp, BT! Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. What's going on? We're just chilling, playing some freaking White Knuckle. This game is game. It's a freaking climbing game. It's like Evil Peak. Some people say it's like Evil Peak. I don't know who, but I've heard that somewhere. Welcome in. Oh, let me do the parade. Let me do the parade before I forget. My bad. My bad. You say that? I don't know. I don't believe that. I don't buy it. Is it exclamation mark? No, it's slash. You should actually react to the previous 100th day special for the 200 day one. It's gonna be so long. I was describing this game to my non-gamer friend, and she asked me if I ever heard of Peak Lamau. You should read a negative review for a vid and see what the doubters have to say. I like that idea. White Knuckle, but I only read negative reviews. Just go through reviews. I like that. Actually, this guy's wrong. Dude, what if I read every negative review? I'm like, wait, these guys are actually spitting. I'm never playing this game again. This game sucks. Knuckle, but you leave a negative Steam review? What if I get converted? I've never seen a negative review. I actually have. I looked before. I remember seeing a couple. I think someone was just like, I liked how the first two sections were like all about the climbing, and then after you get after the first two sections, it's not about the climbing. And I don't like that. Negative review. Stop. Uninstalled the game. Refund me, please. Crazy idea for the long run. New Fred, I'm gonna get it all back.
Personnel are to report to the lowest levels.
Reenact all reviews if they mention stuff happening in game. I read White Knuckle's negative reviews so you don't have to. And I got the perfect title by Ari Slugcat. I might just have to do it. That might be a fun Wuckle Wednesday. Oh my god, please. Please. Please, oh my god. Oh, please grab. That was a Jeb Bush moment. Please grab. Just end stream at this point. You messed up on the roach too much. 200th video you do with Cinema. Hold on, wait. Cinema Sins on your first run? Yeah, Cinema Sins. Dropped a sneak peek of something that prevents the exact same thing from happening. Oh yeah, the focus mode. Try it on if Scourge grabs the roach or stomps it. That roach did not want to get grabbed. I know! I know! Welcome in, though.
It's okay. At least we got back strengtheners. We didn't get the roaches for it, but soon enough we'll you know. Every 100th video you have to add on to your reaction. Maybe I do just do that. That does sound like really funny. Imagine video 1000. And 1000 days? How long is 1000 days? 2 years. Is that like 2 years? That's like two-ish, 3 years? I'm not good at math. As we went over earlier, I failed math. 3 years? React to my 100th video. React to my first video. A bit under 3 years. We'll take this. Just take me up. Just take me up. How many jumps do I have? A little bit of a chin scratcher. Oh my god. Here we're good. Man, that wheel's pricey. I forgot. I forget every time. The streamer that never forgets. 365 days in a year, so 730 days in 2 years, so 1095 days in 3 years. Okay, let's see. Oh, so for 1100, it would be insane also. I think what's the 100 goal, like which 100 milestone would be where like the video is just insane at that point? 300? I had a dream where they added underwater levels to Knuckle, and they were super fun. I don't even think I climbed, I just kind of swam around. But they were so much fun. This man fused the wheel, there's no other explanation. I'll have a deep dive on the wheel, on my outlook on the wheel soon. Hold me to that, because I probably will forget after the stream. What are you looking for at the bottom of this room? I don't know why, I remember seeing like really early on that there's like an item that can spawn there. I think it's just a rope rebar that spawns there though. I'm like pretty sure it's just a rope rebar, but now it's like in my muscle memory. Whenever I'm on cruise control, that I check that, the bottom of that room. My autopilot is set to, the Google Maps hasn't updated. It's still saying that there's like a road blockage in front of the highway when there isn't one. So you drive right past through it and then your time updates and it's like, oh, I actually saved like 30 minutes by going down this road. They really gotta fix that. They haven't fixed it for my GPS. If Scourge ends streams before lowering real price, everybody here has to DM him to remind him. Imagine escaping the place and you get some fishing bliss. True. There was like in the trailer, there's a new little photo card where you can see a very nice vista, and I'm hoping that vista has a watering hole. Upload a video with the title Knuckle, but I have a gun and it's just overkill. Whenever I want to really turn up the grift, if I'm ever feeling like I really want to turn up the grift, I'll just do Knuckle, but I talk about politics for 5 hours. Make $1 billion. Okay. I need to look out for roaches. A video, Knuckle, but I'm cool! And it's just a normal video because you're always cool. Thanks. Thanks. Mods, VIP that guy. Mods, ban them. And then unban them. Knuckle, but I run for president? I like that one too. For your next April Fools, you should... Ah! Solithar! With the giant raid. Oh my, welcome in. Welcome in. What's up? What's up? Thank you for the raid. Bestowing upon you the full concentrated power of the sun. This is like a dark room. I can't handle that right now. I can't handle that. Thank you for the raid, though. What's going on? I hope you had a good stream. Ooh, gotta take a breather. Let me get my bearings. How was your stream? You better teach us geography. That was close. I know. What's up? Been watching your Welcome stuff for a bit and love it. Can't wait for the update Friday. Me neither. Me neither. Thanks for watching. And I'm glad you like the videos. I saw my merches almost flash before my eyes. What's the pred right now? Why, that was close. 10K? Really? Thank God there wasn't a car crash this time? Yeah. What were you up to on your stream, Solithar? What was the vibe? Oh, I totally missed that. That could have been bad. The old air exchange. I was drawing with some chess matches in between. Incredible. Sounds like fun. I'm so... Well, you know, some Scourge lore. Scourge lore. You guys want to know some Scourge lore? I used to be on chess club. I used to be in chess club in middle school, high school. So at one point, I don't think I ever knew the proper moves, though. It was purely like a social thing. I went to chess club just to talk to my friends. We played chess, but like, we were like, you know, I feel like we weren't super intense about it. At least I didn't know any proper openings, right? The extent of my chess knowledge was castling. Gotta play chess at some point. I love chess. I'm not good at chess. This man doesn't know en passant. Same. I was in the chess club in high school for like a bit. I think I still have my chess club shirt. I should rep that one day. I'd probably break it because of my fucking awesome, my manly arms. It'd be funny for the next April Fool's if you picked a fan at random to record the daily welcome, pretend to be you, and then edit it. This is a bigger boost. Twitch hit me with a rare. Are you sure you want to send this message for en passant? Wait, why? Okay. Do I want to I'm gonna sacrifice this thing. Clearly Twitch hates chess, SMH. Of course. I wonder how many times I would have to play against Magnus Carlsen to like beat him. Could I play him no, surely if I play him an infinite amount of times, at some point I beat him. I wonder what that is. What that point is. Like a few times. At Wuckle or at chess? At Wuckle. Actually, how fast would I beat him at Wuckle? No, at chess. If I played him for like an infinite amount of time, in a vacuum, where we don't age, how long would it take me to win a game? Monkey typewriter opening? Yeah, this is like a monkey typewriter experience, actually. You'd only beat Magnus if you played him so long he fell asleep or went to the bathroom and you won through time. You never know. I'm guessing tens of thousands? You never know. And I have no coaching in between. I just have to, like, learn. Eons? Guys, I'm gonna have a special guest on the next stream. You guys are gonna want to tune in. That's all I'll say about that. It might be a long stream, so strap in. Magnus 2 would learn 2 while you play? No, he's this is what you don't understand. He thinks he's so good at the game that there's no room for improvement in his head. So he would never get better. I would maybe one day, I don't know. It's Markiplier. If you get Magnus, I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, y'all. Thanks for coming by, Lulu Tenny. Have a nice night. Hope you enjoyed.
Elastic is decent. Okay, I should have taken it. Sometimes you just gotta take what you get. Play the Magnus bot on chess.com. Okay. Let me boot it up. Let me just boot it up here. Hold on. That's weird. What does that mean? Okay. What did I pick up? Steadied stance. Would you rather play Magnus in chess forever until you won, or play Serena in tennis until you scored a point? That's a good question. Probably Serena. I don't know. Is 8-ball is as useful as Balatron's 8-ball Joker? Profuzz. Profuzz GPT. What does that mean? Play against Serena and take a nap on the court until a couple thousand serves later she hits the net in an accident? Yeah, exactly. I love the meme of dudes thinking they can take Serena and it ends with her slamming a tennis ball through their skull. Yeah, I don't know. 8-ball has a 1 in 4 chance to work. That is shite, mate. Both are as useful as nothing. If I played... Oh, you guys don't know the lore, never mind. Profuzz, if we did Balatro multiplayer versus mod, and we had an infinite amount of time, how long do you think it would take me to beat you? Surely some of that comes down to RNG, though. 3 weeks? I see, that's a realistic answer. That's not bad. I can do a 3-week stream. Profuzz, you ready for a 3-week stream starting tomorrow? How come you're not doing Knuckle PvP with that Scuff multiplayer mod? Like, I don't want to like mess with the, because it has like the AI programming. If someone entirely rewrote it, I'm surprised no one's rewritten it. It's RNG, but also if you know how to manipulate RNG in Balatro, there's almost none. What the heck? Thank you for the 1 bit, Aaron A. Which told me to send 1 bit to take first. Thank you for the 1 bit. That helps fund future streams. Guys, whenever you send bits, even 1 bit, you're helping the stream. That reminds me of a video where like a guy was just like streaming in his room and his internet was like shitting the bed. He's like, this fucking sucks, bro. And he was just like sitting there with like his face on webcam, and someone sent him 1 bit, and he was just like, someone sent me 1 fucking bit, bro. Oh my god. What the? All that is goo sent 500 bits. That's an actual, and that's the first time chat. Holy shit, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Frantic Fox Garage with the 2 bits. We have a leaderboard going. Oh my, wait. We're gonna start the Wuckle auction house. We're gonna be auctioning off. We're gonna be auctioning off something huge. We're auctioning off a Magic 8-ball. Who wants this? Going once, going twice. Okay, yeah, alright. I gotta take second. Okay. Thank you for the 3 bits, Aaron A. The W bits. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, actually, all that is good for the 500 bits. That's huge. And thank you, everyone else, for the bits, too. Thank you, guys. What the fuck? Alright. Frantic Pucks Garage with the 4 bits. Thank you so much. This is getting crazy. This is getting heated. Aaron A with the 5 bits. Thank you. I'm gonna have to see, yeah, they're going band for band on the bits. I'm gonna have to like, I'm gonna have to set a, oh shit. Thank you, Frantic Fox Garage, for the 294 bits. It ends now in big text. Thank you. Thank you. Where's my roaches? The hype train, we get the bit hype train. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. This funds future streams. Maybe I'll get a magic 8 ball that works. Oh my. Thank you for the gift subbed Aaron A to Ari Slugcat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Vladimir. Thank you for the first time chat. Welcome into the stream. You came at a weird time. Wait, you came at a weird time. I activated my trap card. Holy shit. Never realized you would be live when I wake up at 7 AM. I'm running way later than usual, to be honest. Because I started way later than usual. But everyone, welcome in. If you're in the EU, tomorrow will be an early stream. It won't be so bad. And thank you, Aaron A, for the 91 bits. I don't know what to do with the rest of these bits. Hey, thank you for giving them to me. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone that's been gifting shit. Tomorrow will be an early stream, though, for the EU watchers. It'll be at a normal time. I'm probably just gonna finish this run up and then head to bed myself. We'll see how it goes. I somehow survived till 22 against Magnus. I got 2 times the Arlo on me as me. Oh, you fought Magnus bot? Ari Slugcat with the new emotes. Someone tells me Aaron's favorite emote is the grump. Another stream I can watch tomorrow then? Sweet. If you're curious about the my actual schedule, I think if you click my profile picture on Twitch, there's like a schedule tab. And that'll give you like a rough estimate for when I start. Tuesday and Thursday I do early, and then the rest of the days I do late. Like today. But today was extra late. I'm playing Isles of Ash and I keep exploding on impact? Yeah, that'll happen. That'll really happen in that game. You know about the lab germ guy? Oh, wait. Oh my god, Vladimir with the 100 bits. Been trying to make it to one of these for like 2 weeks. Lol. Hey, thanks for coming by and thanks for the bits. Thank you so much. Everyone's just sending bits today. Thank you, thank you. For real, actually, for real. That's insane. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a nice time. That's all I can do. Is hope I'm being as entertaining as possible. I finally finished my bowl of mac. What do I do with my life now? I don't know. You know about the lab germ guy making insane experiments on plecos? What if it was like that, but with teeth? I don't. Actually, don't. Oh my god! Linica with the 5 gifted. What is going on? What is going on? I'm just, guys, I don't know if you've seen what I'm doing on this stream. I'm just playing endless substructure. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Linica. Thank you so much. And they just secured their #1 spot. Thank you. For real. Holy shit, thank you. That's huge, that's huge. Thank you. Also scared to check DMs. Hold on. Okay. Things happen in late streams, I see. This is a rarity. Gotta keep the good thing going. Well, thank you. For real. You should do this. You should make this an impromptu subathon / silly. I will say, someone gave me, it was Muffins actually. Muffins gave me a really good idea for a subathon that I might do. That's like every sub I get, I add like 1,000 meters that I have to climb, like over the stream. I think a good metric for that would be like 5,000 meters a sub. Because there's no way I'm gonna get like 50 trillion subs at the start. Oh, but yeah, everyone that got gifted, enjoy your new emotes. There's so many new emotes made by Adi Ori, and it's Cat Lore with the Roach Fiesta. That's one of my favorites. Hey, again, thanks everyone for all the support. Oh my god, first time chat. Oh, you know what I love to see? If you're wondering what makes me instantly happy, first time chatters with the believer. With the believer sign. Televisioning. Thank you. I'm dead, by the way. Okay, let's not talk about the believers and then throw the run immediately. Hold on. I'm sure there's a lot to say right now. Just take me up. Laziel. Oh. Because there's no way I get 50 trillion subs at the start, little did you know. Twitch.tv/Skurd. First streamer to get 50 trillion subs in one stream at the start of his subathon. He now has to climb 5 trillion meters in White Knuckle. Okay. Let me up on roaches. Let me for real up on roaches. What are we at? Okay, 9.5k. Believers. It might be real. I'll take stasis. That's huge. Do the marathon in Iron Knuckle mode too, so you can't just cheese out thousands of meters in seconds with late game endless perks. Maybe I start in Iron Knuckle mode, but if I do get 50 trillion subs, I would go to normal. There's like, I don't know. Skurge dies in real life from overdose on failed endless runs that demanded more distance than the astronaut roll. Ay ay ay. Okay, I need to max on roaches with those items out of my pocket. I'm about to use those. We're about to use those. One astronaut and ladder per sub. That would actually probably be the death of me. $1 billion miles in chimney for every bit. For every bit. Like a single bit. I just got one bit, bro. Astronaut is like the millions of meters, right? You said trillions if you got 50 if sub. Oh, you're right. You're right. I believe astronaut's like 2.3 million. 2.3 milli. Somewhere around there. I'm gonna... I've said this like a ton of times. This is gonna be like exclamation point astronaut at some point. I'm gonna start crying if I get to like over 2 million and then die. If I fall on the ladder after 2 million, I don't know what I'll do with my life. By the way, 10k. Believers. This is why you believe. This is why you believe. Let me pay that out. Let me go on here. 10k meters. Oh, that's DJ Juice on Twitch. Flash prediction. Yes. Flash prediction. Yes. Okay. I actually could have paid out. Oh, well. Can't wait for TTS perms. Oh. Neat. What time is it even? Oh my god. I'm going really late. This run is going smoothly. Swimmingly, even. We'll get the giant banner saying, "Thanks for all your support! Thanks! Thanks!" That's my giant, like, my prompter. Thank you to Twitch for giving me a prompter whenever I get gift subs. Make sure to thank your viewers. Oh! We're fine. You'd think these guys would have a max distance, but they really don't. There we go. That's what it feels like, at least. Okay. take me up. Just take me up. There's the ladder. Would you rather have RDNA or system reorg in real life? I feel like RDNA would be bad for the knees, right? But whereas system reorg is just a general overall buff. So, oh, how many do I have?
Possible structural weakening detected in training.
Take that. Whereas system reorg is just a general overall buff. Like I could be Mr. Olympia if I had a system reorg. RDNA is bad for your knees, but system reorg is bad for your internal organs probably. RDNA turns you into a real life bunny boy. I think I'll take a system reorg. RDNA seems like it would have physical effects too, like a bunny face and whatnot. Yeah, maybe. I'm fucking dead. We're actually alive. That's where all the bits went. Funding the bits. Your bits fund my clutches. What about anomalous bonds? You just wake up as the denizen one day? If I die? Maybe. Give me this. I take system reorg at worst. I'm getting experience for my weird. Okay, hold on. The real question is metabolic overdrive or the one that gives you 2 times max stamina for 10 minutes? Ooh. Well, what would I do with metabolic? What would I do in 8 minutes that I can't also get done in 10 minutes? What would I even do with any of those? Trying to think. Best use case. If I only had a time perk in real life. I don't know, every time I think of the perks, it just all bubbles down to like a Oh, thank you, Vladimir, for the 10 bits. Be hungry less often. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This jockey's the best one IRL. That's true. If it works like it does in game. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. Every time I think of real life, like, perks, they all just boil down to some sort of sports competition. If it doesn't, you still get a cool golden floppy. That's true. Like, how'd you win that? And it was like, ah, just some coding competition. I won a coding competition. They gave me a gold floppy disk. This is the room that ends every run. Bad parent or adoption day IRL? I think adoption day. I'll take the grubs. 'Cause they're chill. Thanks for coming by, everyone. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. What did I get to? I got to 11K. And with that, damn, damn. I just got back. Well, I gave up my pipeworks. I'm doing superstructure. Yeah, that's the endless substructure. Hey, that was pretty good for a first attempt. That was my first time ever playing that mode, really. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I didn't expect to go this late. But hey, again, thanks everyone that came by, and thanks for all the support. For real. For real. All the gift subs, all the bits. Thank you guys so much. It really does mean a lot. Hey, this guy is streaming, and I rate him pretty often. So we'll rate him again. He's pretty funny. He's learning the game. Have fun with this guy. Be nice. I hope he's not ending soon. Okay. Have a good night. Yeah, you too. Update tomorrow at least. Well, in 2 days for me. But yeah. It was a pleasure catching a very early Ustream time. Hey, we'll be back tomorrow for a truly early stream. Thanks everyone for coming once again. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the gift subs. It means a lot. I like chicken, so do I. Let me just get this raid set up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for coming through.